Hi, welcome to our group project for TF1434 Data Structure and Algorithms. My name is Rafael Conchi-Hui and I am with two other members, Chong Jia-rong and Lin Ka-yi. The title for our project is Quality Furniture Store. The project requirements are write a program in C++ to demonstrate your ability to apply stack or create structures, searching and sorting techniques in designing your solutions. This project is to create a system for the Quality Furniture Store to manage the furniture sold by the company and generate reports based on different types of furniture sold to customers. Let us move on to the coding explanation. Here we declare a separator in constant chart for displaying the orders in organized form. In the struct node, we declare variables to be used. Node names are also declared. Several function prototypes to be used are also declared. Now, the main function. We print out the main menu with 4 options: 1 for manage appointment, 2 for build transaction, 3 for summary report, and 4 for exiting the program. We will ask the user to enter required option. In case 1, we will call order menu. Case 2 for search menu, case 3 for report menu, and case 4 delete the stack and exit. Let's show the demo. In the main menu for the Quality Furniture Store, we have option 1 to 4. Entering option 1 will bring the user to ordering system. Option 2, the transaction record. Option 3, summary report menu. And 4th, exiting the program. In the ordering system, from option 1 in the menu, the user will have 6 choices in the system: add order, delete order, edit order, display order, save the on file, finalize orders, and exit ordering system. Here we have case 1 calling push function, case 2 pop function, case 3 edit function, case 4 read file function, case 5 read file, and confirm with user whether he or she really wants to finalize their orders or not. Case 6 return and exit from the ordering system. Let us go to the system. Enter 1. In the ordering system, we have all these 6 options. Let us enter 4 to display orders saved on file. Here, we have the 5 preset data from the file. Push function is used to add order. Here, we declare the variables to be used. The do-while loop will check for invalid transaction ID value entered by user. If the transaction ID value is other than the numeric value, then the user will need to enter it again to continue the program. After entering valid transaction ID, we will display the available furniture list for the user to choose a furniture. We have 10 furniture from various type, color, and size for the user to choose from. We use switch again for the 10 different furniture. After choosing a furniture, the user is required to enter the quantity of the furniture. We are almost at the end of push function. Here is the formula to calculate total price for each furniture. Total price equals to price times quantity. If the top is equals to null, it means that no order was placed. We will make a new node for top, then assign each variable linked to the top variables and display the message product added successfully. Else, new node coded new element is created and make it link to the available list. Top assigned to new element will make top points to new element. Then, save on file and read file function are coded to update and show orders on file. Here is the save on file function and read file function. Let us move to the demo for more details. Choose 1, enter 1, enter your transaction ID, choose a furniture for the furniture list, enter the quantity. The system will display the message product added successfully and file has been updated. Then the customer order list is shown. We will use pop function to remove a user placed order. The necessary variables are declared. We will confirm with the user before deleting an order. If they choose yes, the system checks whether the stack or order list is empty. If it is empty, then the system will display a message: stack is underflow, please add new order first, and return the user to the ordering system. Else, the top product will be removed from the order list. Enter 2, enter Y, and the system will display the message: the top product has been removed, file has been updated. Lastly, we have the edit function to edit an order placed by the user. The upload process is the same as the pop function before. After deleting the top product, we will ask the user to add new product. The message "now you can edit the order" is displayed. Choose 3, enter Y. We enter new transaction ID, choose one furniture and the quantity. The message added new product to stat and file has been updated and displayed. Here we can see that the top product has been edited.
Hello everyone, my name is Chong Jiarong. Here is the menu for the transaction report. There are three choices available for the user to choose from. The first is to view all the transactions. Second is view a particular completed transaction. And the third is basic transaction report, which is used for the different choices. For case 1, which is viewing all the transactions, you need to enter your transaction ID. And the ID that you have entered will pass to view all function. If the view all function returns 0, it means there is not any record with the ID entered, and the program will direct the user back to the transaction record menu. Now we will go into detail of the view all function. This function uses linear searching to search through the record transaction. In the while loop, if the current transaction ID is equals to X, which means that it is the same as the ID entered, then all the information related to that ID will be displayed, such as furniture type, color, material, size, and so on. After that, we have the formula for calculating overall price of all the furniture order, and this will display after all the related transactions to the ID are printed. If the overall price is 0, the value of 0 will be returned, which means that there is no record found, or else the value 1 will be returned. Now, for the case 2, which is viewing a particular completed transaction. First, a reminder for the user to remember their order details will be there. If the user enters 0, he or she will return to the view menu. Else, the furniture list is printed out. Then the user is required to key in their transaction ID. Not only that, the user also required to enter the furniture number and the quantity. Then the ID, furniture number, and the quantity will be passed to the view respective function as parameters to be checked for the relevant record. If the found is 0, that means not any related record to the ID is discovered. Then you will be directed back to the transaction record menu. Here is the view respective functions detail. In the dual loop, there is a find middle operation, and if the product is present at the middle, all the orders information is displayed. Else, if the ID value is less than middle, that will point to the mid next. Else, last assigned to the mid. Then we also use the code at the right to print the record with the ID value more than mid. Next, we have the function middle. If start is equal to now is returned. Then not slow and fast are declared. While fast is not equals to last, fast is assigned to fast next. If fast is not equals to last, slow point to slow next, and fast to fast next. And finally, slow is returned. Case 3 is for exit the transaction record, and the default is for the condition if the user enter invalid choice, and it will continue looping until the user enter a valid choice. Now I will going to demonstrate how our program going to work. Firstly, we add some order first. So we enter number 1, then add the order. Then for example, we enter the transaction ID number 1. Then we make the order, choose one furniture, for example, we choose number 7. And the quantity we choose number 2. If he or she is the same person, it will enter the same ID to make different order. For example, just now we enter number 1. Now this user want to making another order, like we choose another furniture. For example, we choose number 9. And the quantity we choose 4. Now we assume another user which has the different ID wants to add the order. Then the ID we choose number 2. For the transaction record, we view all the transactions first. Then we enter number 1. For example, we want to view the transaction record for the user ID number one. So we enter one. Then the program will list out all the orders of the user with the transaction ID number one. Yeah, like just now we making 2 orders with the ID number one. Next, we view a particular completed transaction. Then we enter number 2. Then to continue, we press any value. Okay, now we enter the transaction ID 1. Then the furniture number is 7 and the quantity 2. Then all the information for this order will be displayed out. Okay, now we test for the user with the ID number 2 to view a particular completed transaction. Now we press any value to continue. We enter the transaction ID number 2. Now the furniture number is 4. And then the quantity 2, the record is found. The ordering information for the user with the ID number 2 is displayed out. Now we enter number 3 to exit the transaction record. Okay, then we back to main menu again. Then that's all from me. I hope my explanation will help you to understand our program better. Thanks.
So my name is Ling Kai, and I would like to continue with the following function, namely summary report function. So this function will display the summary report menu if user selected option 3 for the main menu. Down here is basically how the summary report menu look like. So option 1 is for sorting the order by product, while option 2 is by total incomes. Option 3 is to display the sorted summary report, and 4 is for exiting the report menu function. So below is the switch case. Any cases except 4 will return user to the summary report menu. So case 1 will call out the sort product function and save on file function. And case 2 on the other hand will call the sort income function. Case 3 is for showing the unsorted or sorted orders saved on file by the function read file. Case 4 as mentioned earlier exists for the report menu function. Default user will be reminded of any invalid inputs. Let's move on to the sort product function. This function allows user to sort the orders by product using instruction sort algorithm. A not current is declared and assigned to top, while current is not equal to now, not next for next iteration. Then insert current in sorted linked list. Then outdate current. Lastly, outdate total to the point to the sorted linkage. Now the order is sorted by product and can be viewed on summary page. Next, the insert sorted product function. This function is used to complete the operation in sorted product functions, without which the function cannot work properly. So there is a special case for n. If certain situations are met, else it will locate the node for the point of intersection. Actually, sort income and insert sorted income functions are exactly the same with sort product and insert sorted product functions. Just some minor changes were made to ensure the program works properly. So without wasting any time, I will demonstrate how the program works. So first, we randomly add any orders. Then we go to option 3 summary report. And notice that one must first add any orders before using the sorter function, or else it will result in exiting the program. So here is the summary report menu. Let's choose option 1, sorted by product type. So the system will tell you that the operation of sorting by product is met successfully. Due to some technical issues, the sorting function can only be used once. Next, we press on 3 to view the sorted summary report. So there you go. The orders are now sorted by product. So that's all from me. Thank you.